What is going on, guys? Welcome to the second episode of Top 5 Grand Theft Auto Online Maps of the Week. I am Black Panther as always, and in this video I'm going to be showing you some brand new maps that were recorded over the last week, and yeah, I think you'll like quite a lot of them because they are freaking awesome. As always, you can look in the description and you'll find links to each particular map to play it for yourself. Remember to submit your own as well. Let's get on with the first one. To start us off this week, we have Craptastic Jack's Fast on the Freeway race, and this is a lengthy race, which seems to not be the case with a lot of the tracks I've been trying recently. A lot of them try to be short and sweet, whereas this one is long and sweet. That's what I like, long and sweet, not Criterion. So this race kind of forces you to be on the tip of your toes, the edge of your seat throughout pretty much all of the race, because if you try and think, oh, I'm winning, no one's going to keep up, you're going to spin out, you're going to fail, you're going to miss a corner, you're going to go flying past it and have to spin around to try and correct what you just failed at, which is what I like about this race. Even though long races, and especially on the freeway, races seem to be very relaxed and calm, this one you always have to be careful for the corners coming up that you probably will miss if you're full of yourself like myself. Not really, but when I'm in first place I am. It happens to everyone. Anyway, this is the 5th entry for my top 5 maps of the week for this week. Fantastic map. Big wide open spaces in a deathmatch with Black Panther do not mix. I'm not a big fan of being out in the open, feeling exposed as such, and just feeling as if I'm going to get shot from behind and in front and both sides. It's just not really what I find fun. But what Jason seems to have done in his map Delayed Construction is, well, delayed the construction and made an awesome deathmatch. So this one is probably one of my favourite deathmatches once again. Probably going to get even more favourites as we go along in this series, because that's kind of what the point is. It's my personal favourite maps of the week, and obviously everyone's opinion is different. But this map, what it seems to do is have lots of different places you can hide, lots of different things you can use to hide, lots of different levels. You know, some things are underground, some things are overground, some things are on the ground level, and there's lots of jumps and bumps in the ground to hide up hills, and it's just a lot of fun to be had pretty much from any location. So this map is probably one of my favourites. As I said, there is just so much stuff there already because it is a construction site, and to be honest, I didn't even know this place existed on the game until I played this deathmatch. I probably did, probably just didn't recognise it while I was shooting them up. Anyway, this is a brilliant map and I highly recommend you check this one out. It's great. Well done, Jason. The issue with running a series like this is you find so many maps that you want to steal ideas from, or steal the whole map idea and then add some things to it. Well, that's the case with this map right here. This is Forest Showdown by Darren 1998. It's some of the maps that you see on this series that you think, oh, I could have done that, but I could have done this as well, and I could have done that, could have done this as well. And it's a shame because I don't really want to steal ideas from people, so what I do is try and find my own, and then I run into the same thing again, and it just happens all over again. But anyway, this is based on the map in where you do the survival game mode on GTA Online. So it's probably one of the easiest survivals, probably is the easiest survival because I played it the most. So I think what I really do like about this map is the fact that it's pretty much that, with a few additional placements by Darren himself. It is great because it makes me go, oh, I remember this spot, and I know all the places on it. It has lots of ways to run through the building, it has ways to run around the building, not just outside the building, but kind of running on along the building as well. And obviously you can also get on the roof. You can go on the roof, so why would you not love this map? It's a fantastic map and I highly recommend you check this out. And if you haven't played the survival mode on this map, I think you should. It is really, really great. I love this map. In second place this week we have Highway Loops, which is a race by Drunken Monkey 911. Hopefully that's not in reference to the car, because Porsche and 911 are banned from my Twitch chat and channel. If you comment that, I will not like your comment, I'll dislike it. Yeah, what are you gonna do? So what I do like about this track is that instead of just being a constant foot on down the highway, it is something a bit different. I mean, it's a bit funny when you first get onto it. I mean, you're going to see a lot of people want to try and push it and go straight forward. I did it myself at some point and then realised they have to turn. It's funny when there's a bulk of people trying to do that because a lot of them hit the wall, crash, fly off and have to respawn. It's a lot of fun to watch, it's a lot of fun to do. What I would recommend that you do though is use something that probably has 4-wheel drive like the Adder rather than the Carbonizer because it does spin. Like the back wheels, if you try and accelerate out of the corner, you are going to spin and spin. You can get it right, don't get me wrong, but you're going to have to go ridiculously slow. So try and get something that's kind of equal, not too crazy on the back like the Carbonizer or Carbonizzle as I like to call it. But this track is a lot of fun. This is a really great track. You should really check it out. It is crazy fun. Because I like how it's kind of blocking off. It's using the whole idea of kind of a spaghetti style bridge to make an awesome track in where you've got to keep your eyes on the road and not go flying and hit one of the barriers that he's kindly placed. Really, really great. Recommend this. Add it to your playlist now, or add it to your game now. I don't care. Just pause the video. Pause the video. Go down, click the link. That's the one, and then it'll add it to your game. Well done. Good job. Anyway, check it out. In first place this week we have a Battle of a Bridge, which is a deathmatch by Grove AP for life, and as you can tell by the name, it is a battle on top of a bridge. Not only that, but you get access to tanks, helicopters and pedestrian vehicles do pass through as well, so it's always funny when they get caught in the action and blown to smithereens or run over, or you just tap them and they have that heart attack they do, like they have done on GTA since forever. Anyway, so this map is great. It has lots of stops, so there's some kind of obstacles to get around when you're in a big vehicle like a tank, meaning that the guys with RPGs or whatever are never really in trouble, which is something I don't really like a lot of the time. Well, I do like this, but I don't like that sometimes people may get stuck when other people are in, like, say, a vehicle or something. If you're on foot, you usually have a bit of trouble on, you know, separating those two, and rather than a big transition like we got with the map last week, this map seems to be fine even if you're using say an RPG against a tank. Now obviously the tank's going to have a bit of an advantage, but if you've got all of your team running at the same tank because it's a linear small bridge, you're really going to eventually destroy that, and once it's gone, it's got the transition there as well. So there's something I really do like about this map. Other than that, it's goddamn chaos when you're in a tank. You'll be blowing literally everything up, racking so much score up. It is a lot of fun to get in a tank and just blast everybody to pieces. I highly recommend you go this method. And even if you don't want to, pull out your minigun and your RPGs and you'll still have just as much fun as the guys in the tanks, if not more, because you'll be wiping out tanks and the feeling of satisfaction would be fantastic. But this map, I highly recommend you download this one and play this one. It is a lot of fun, and I'm sure even with your friends you can come up with some more crazy stuff similar to this map. Maybe turn off a few settings, and I'd highly recommend you turn this to night and raining, by the way. It's fantastic, really, really good. Anyway, that's that. Okay. So that brings us to the final part of this episode, and that woman was talking about her sex life. Fascinating. Anyway, those were some fantastic maps this week. I'm really impressed with what the community are bringing up. I'm always feeling like I'm playing a whole new experience each time I'm playing GTA Online, and that's what I really love. So if you want to join us, make sure to join the crew and look down below to find out how to submit your map, and you can join the live streams where we play them live with you guys. So anyway, I am Black Panther. I will see you in the next video, guys. Thank you so much for watching as always. Peace.